Hello, I'm Mr. Johnson. I'm your math teacher. This summer what we're going to do is we're going to learn about some of the websites that you can go to or the resources that you have out there that will help you in case you get in a jam when you're working on your math at home. Okay? So this year, during the year, there will be 1 or 2 times when I'm going to ask you to go to a couple websites and I'll say, go to this website, learn all there is to know about factoring numbers, for example. Okay? And so I'll say, go to Khan Academy, which is a great website. That's the one I'm going to be discussing first. And find out what they say about factoring, and then when we come into class, we'll go over the material. Okay? So one of the best websites that they have out there is this one called Khan Academy. It's right here. Khan Academy, ACADEMY.org. .org, not .com, but .org. Okay? First thing you would do is you would go in and you would sign up as a new user over on the right hand corner. There's a spot. Okay? Once you've signed up, and even if you haven't signed up, you can still use the resources that they have. So for teachers it would be here, for your parents if you want to check it out here, and for learners it was here. Okay? So we're going to check out pre-algebra. And we're going to see what topics they have in pre-algebra. So, it's not, oh, there we go. Okay, so let's see what we have. Let's see, so let's try an easy topic. So we'll do factors and multiples. Okay? So we're going to do prime factorization. So we're going to find the prime factorization of 75, and you're going to write your answer using exponential notation. Now, with the video that they're going to show you, and if you click here,
Hit the prime factorization of 75. Write your answer using exponential notation. So we have a couple of interesting things here. Prime factorization is a exponential notation. We'll worry about the exponential notation later. So the first thing we have to worry about is what is even a prime number. And just as a refresher, a prime number is a number that's only divisible by itself and 1. So examples of prime numbers, let me write some numbers down. Prime, not prime, not prime. So
now you'll see that he is explaining the whole process. The first thing what you need to know is you need to know what a prime number is. So a prime number is any number whose only factors are 1 itself. So a non-prime number would be something like 6, where you have 1 and 6, but you also have 2 and 3. Okay? So part of this problem is figuring out what a prime number is and bringing it down into its prime factorization so that all the numbers on the bottom will be prime factors. So here's an explanation of how to do it. As you can see, I can pause it. I can start again, so I can go back, so I can drag this back, and I can go back in order to find out if I missed something, okay? And I can keep on going, all right? So a great website gives you great information, tells you how to do the material very easy, very step-by-step method. He'll write it all up here so that you can see it. It does use YouTube. All the videos are on YouTube, and that's what he uses. Okay, so great website for finding out how to do a particular topic. The next thing I want to go to is this one here, which is ck12.org. ck12.org. Okay? So you can go to this website and you can find out information about how to do various topics. So let's see if we can find one. Okay. So we want to find something on geometry, for example. So here's basic geometry definitions, parallel and skew lines. Okay, these are all, again, information about how to do various topics. Angle bisector, angle measurement. So you can go right to the website itself and you can find out information that will give you a video on how to do the topic. So here, let's try angle classification. So here you can read about it, and here's a video on it, and then here's how you do some practice on it. So here's a website that you can go to. You can get good information on it. Again, another good website for you to try out. Okay? This is called Math Planet. So you just go to Math Planet. It comes up as something else, but I just typed in Math Planet and it will come up with this information. So if you want to find out information about pre-algebra, so there's all sorts of topics. Discover fractions and factors, more about 4 rules, more about equations and inequalities. Okay, so here, for example, here's one on adding and subtracting integers. Okay, so you can read the information that they have. Then they give you some examples for you to try. And they give an explanation of how to get the answer. And then they have a video lesson if you want to use that too. Okay? So here are a couple websites that you can go to. Here's one more. I already have it on 8th grade math, which is what we would be discussing because we're doing pre-algebra. So here, for example, is prime factorization again. Here's greatest common factor. So let's do greatest common factor if we can get to it. Now I already did the practice to check and see if this was a good website or not. Since I already did 10 problems and did the practice for it, you have to sign up, okay? I believe it's free. If it is not free, then obviously cross this off your list. But it would be a great idea to sign up. See if it says, if you have to pay for it, then don't bother signing up, okay? Because there are plenty of other websites out there that you can find in order to give you information. Those 3 that I just gave you, Khan Academy, CK12, and Math Planet are all great websites, give you good resources. So again, if you're home and you're in a jam, you don't know how to do something, go to the website, try to find the video that will cover that material, and then when you come into class, you're ready. Okay? Thank you. I hope that helps.